Well, Merry Christmas everyone to start with.
Merry Christmas! Can you see my belly? Right.
So we made a video today on how to get rid of the Christmas chub.
It's on everyone's mind at the moment, feeling overindulged.
Oh yeah, I went to town on it. Did you go to town?
I went to town. It's my favourite time of the year. You just forget about most of your nutrition principles, right? And you just enjoy yourself.
I forgot all of them. These are right out the window.
There's certain things I actually do like to maintain over the Christmas period, like making sure you get your protein in, make sure you get your veg in, and if you have a few extra calories, that's not the end of the world, because this is how we deal with it.
That's what he does. I just throw it all out the window. So right now, you're kind of feeling a bit...
Feel a bit bloated, a bit lethargic, kind of just feeling a little bit heavier than you'd like to.
But at the same time, there's a little fire in your belly that says, I want to do something about this.
Yeah,
I want to get myself back on track before the new year starts.
Ooh. Let's get you firing on all cylinders before January 1st. With our Christmas Chub Quick Fix.
Dum-dum. Okay, first of all, we're going to look at calories.
So, most people believe that you can gain a lot of fat from just a few days bad eating, but that is not the case.
We want you to look at across the whole week, not just a daily calorie intake, look at the weekly calorie intake. Now let's just write off Christmas, Boxing Day, possibly Christmas Eve, right? So it's the first half of the week.
Yeah. You're looking at 3 to 4 days worth of kind of bad eating.
Ploughing the calories in.
Yeah. So the way your body works, it does work on a daily basis. You could argue it works over a full month or a full year, but really the best way to look at it is if you've overindulged over a few days, then you just make up those calories that you've consumed over the next few days. So the overall weekly calorie total is actually the same as a normal week.
About 14 or 15,000, given if you're male or female. Right?
Yeah, depending on if you're male or female, yeah.
Now the way we can do this, granted you've probably overindulged in the early days, so what you can do is you can bring in a fast.
Yeah, this is the quickest way of dealing with it. You could just absolutely fast. Just stop eating.
Yeah.
Plain and simple.
For 24 hours.
24-hour fast is actually it's the quickest way just to make you feel a little bit better, get rid of some of the bloating. It's actually really good for your health as well.
Yeah.
If you have overindulged, it's good just to kind of clear out the system, make sure you're drinking plenty of water, get some electrolytes in, we're good.
And plus the research has proved, the scientist with a wee lab coats on, is that a cell, once it's fasting, eats up the toxins within the cell
There
to
you
get
go.
by. So actually it's a detox, if you like. So the calorie, to balance them out, try a fast.
If you don't want to go to the extreme of a fast, you can actually just reduce your calories for the rest of the week. So over 3 to 4 days, you can just come calories right down to say, 1,000, 1,200, depending on how much you've overeaten by, of course, and that should just equal out over the week.
So phase 2, you're probably feeling bloated.
Well, yeah, it's not just about the calories; it's also about the quality of food that you've been eating. Now, Christmas dinner is all good. You're talking about turkey and stuffing and sausages, and it's all good food. However, there are usually a few desserts, maybe a few alcoholic drinks.
Yeah, and lots of potatoes in there, and
Yeah.
goose fat and whatever else.
So there might be just a little bit more processed food, a little bit more carbs as well. So you'll probably be feeling a little bit bloated, which will add to that feeling of, I'm just heavy.
If you've stepped on the scales, you might be 3, 4, 5 pounds heavier. Now that's not necessarily fat, so don't panic, but you'll be retaining fluid.
You will be taking a lot of water.
So we need to get some of that off. I mean, like right now.
Right now, you can actually do this pretty much, not instantly, but
Overnight.
certainly overnight, yep. So the first thing we do is we just cut out most of your carbohydrates.
Yep.
So scientifically, for every gram of carbohydrates,
It holds its weight 4 times in water.
boom, look at that.
You take away the carb, all the water falls.
So so you're 1 gram of carbs, you're getting rid of basically 5 pounds of overall body weight, which is a hell of a lot, right? So drop some carbs, and that's also why these kind of low carb diets, people think that they work because you drop out carbs and then you lose all the weight very instantly, and people think they're losing lots of fat, but you're not. You're just dropping a lot of water weight. But this is ideal for you at this time.
We want to get you back on track as quickly as possible. So, dropping the carbs, but then also you might have water around the muscle. So
yeah, you've also got to think about the the carbs within muscles themselves. You've also got to think about the extra salt that you've probably been taking in over. There's a lot of salt within the food that we have over a Christmas period, so that needs to be kind of getting rid of as well. We need to flush that out.
So a good way of doing that. Plenty of layers on. Hoodies, scarf. You can either go for a walk, or if you have access to the gym, get in there.
If you've still got your Christmas jumper to hand, get the Christmas jumper on.
And you basically just want to go and do either a brisk walk or get a cross trainer or even a bike and sweat it out.
Just sweat some of that excess water out.
Sweat it out.
So getting rid of that bloating, it is just a lot of water weight, so you can argue that it's not really helping the fat, but what it does do is it helps your mindset. It makes you feel more in control of your body,
and
right?
trimmer as well, right?
Yeah, it does. Because you get rid of that bloating, you just feel better.
Yeah.
So on that note, what else can we do to make you feel stronger, leaner, less lethargic, a little bit more energy about you?
I think we can go and pump some iron.
Pump some iron. Let's get some weights on the go. Full body workouts with intensity.
Yeah. So basically target each muscle group and do it till it burns. And then do a little more.
And then do a bit more.
And then move on to the
And then
next
as soon as one muscle group is burning, change the muscle group and keep going. No rest, just keep going, keep going, keep going. Now what that's going to do is two things. Tone your muscles, so it's going to make you feel strong and tight, but it's also then going to create oxygen debt, which is the afterburn effect. You might have heard of that. Now what that does is when you leave the gym, when you stop training, you're then going to continue to burn calories for hours afterwards. Exactly what we need at this time of year.
Yep. And if you are feeling quite bloated and kind of a bit loose around the middle, do some extra ab work till it really burns.
Yeah.
Because when your abs are sitting tighter and sore and you've been working them hard, you feel thinner. Everything sits firmer, and it's all about the mindset as well.
Yeah, because that leads on to from this day moving forward. If you've got a kind of tight stomach now, whether you can see abs or not doesn't matter. If you can feel your stomach, it then makes you more aware of the food that you're eating. Somebody offers you cheesecake. If you're not aware of abs and you're like, do you know what, I'm bloated anyway, I feel lethargic, let's just give me the cheesecake, I'll have it. Whereas if you do a little bit of training, you've done some cardio, you've sweated it out, you're not bloated anymore, your muscles are feeling tight, and the abs are tight, you're like, I'm not going to have that cheesecake, I want to have protein, vegetables, lots of nice healthy fluids. Helps your mindset moving forward.
So let's recap our Christmas Chub Blast, which is basically 2-3 days, right?
Yeah, you're looking at 2 to 3 days.
First of all, we looked at calories, so you've got the option there, you either do a 24-hour fast or
just stay steady, just reduce your calories for the next 3 to 4 days.
looking at a weekly goal of calories rather than daily.
Obviously you want to look at your own diet of how you've eaten over the Christmas period and then adjust accordingly as individual to you.
Then we've addressed water retention, so we're going to do cut out the carbs.
Cut out the carbs and get in some training, get the sweating out.
Sweat out. And then
we're looking for some resistance training to get your muscles tightened up, make you feel good, and to increase the calorie burning of the body for the next few hours.
And that should get you right on track after Christmas.
Yeah, it's a nice quick fix.
So when you wake up with a Christmas chub,
make a plan to deal with it.
And when you make that plan, you stick to the damn plan.